Hi everyone, Rene here with an update where I'm at with the bow house. So let me go ahead and show you. First of all, I've made 12 of the bows so far. I'm going to turn the camera around so I can show you more. So as you can see here, I've made 12 bows. There's 10 of them here, and I got 2 of them on the lawn already. And what are those going to do? Let me show you what they're going to do. Let's go over to the lawn for a second. So you can see here I have 2 of the bows lying down on the ground, and I have it upside down. So what I'm doing is I'm measuring right now. Here's the peak, and it's going to go over to the sides, and you can see my beginning pegs over there. Now of course this is going to lift up in the air and be about 14 to 16 feet tall. So those are the bows. Now what I've done is I've measured already. You see the pegs over here? I've measured the length, so it's going to be going from, this will be the front, going down here to the back. Each peg, I have one missing here, but where there's a peg will be another bow going up. They're going to be 4 feet apart. And here on the other side, as you can see, I just started the measuring over there. There's the first peg, and that of course is going to go all the way out to the back as well. Now this side is obviously going to be taller than that side. So what I'm going to do next is I need to measure from stake to stake. So I guess you could say starting from that stake to this stake over here. So I'm going to basically put a level line to see where they're leveled, and I'm going to mark the peg where it's level. And I'm going to do the same in the back going across, and also from front to back. So I need to get all 4 level, almost like a level floor, but it's going to be higher over there. There's going to be a gap. So what I'm going to do is take that long board you see down here, the full length 2x6 by, I believe it's 24. So that long board right down there, I'm going to take that, I'm going to put it up on the level line right on each one of the pegs and screw it in.
Huh?
So the 2x6 will be brought to the level and screwed in, and then each one of these bows will go on the peg and on that frame, because it'll fit just perfectly in this space to hold it up. And of course this extra one is for the ridge line going across the top. Okay, I just had a great interruption. I am having something delivered to me. Let's see, where is it? Right over there. Go ahead. Go ahead.
I hope it's going to hold.
It's a gift from heaven. Let's see what happens here. This might be a great blooper if it doesn't work.
Come catch it, okay?
Oh, you don't have it on a rope? I thought you were lowering it.
I am lowering it, but you're going to have
Oops.
to catch it.
Well, let me, just in case I miss it, let's get some distance here. Okay. Let her rip.
There's a bee!
Yep, let go, I get it. Okay. Wow. She didn't spare the knots. Okay. What might it be?
Where'd the bee go?
We can't run a day without donkeys. Thank you.
You're welcome.
So a couple things I had to do to make these 24-foot long runners is I took 2 long 2x4x6s, and I think one was 16 foot and one's 12 foot. Yeah, so they're 28 foot actually, and connected them together with a piece of plywood on both sides and screwed them in. Did that the same with that one and on the other side as well. Now these pegs in the ground, they're going to go in deeper, but they're 3 foot long pegs by 2.5 inches, and they're pressure treated because they're going into the ground. They're actually in there pretty good already. And what I'm doing now is these end pieces right here. Okay, you can see how the ends are all, from bending them, they're different lengths. I'm cutting them so they have a nice smooth finish, and I'll show you what that's like here. And in order to do that, I made a little jig, and the jig is going to go like this here. So all I need to do is get it nice and level like that and draw a line going right across there. Now I'm on the camera, I'm holding the camera right now, so I'm not going to go ahead and do it because I don't want it to be crooked. But once I draw the line, I just take off this piece and I take my skill saw and I cut it, and it'll be nice and smooth. Matter of fact, that's how I got those two right at the peak, lying down on the grass, to come to such a nice peak. I put a piece of a 2x6 in between just to help the measuring to make sure I get it right. And here's some of those 3-foot pegs that I made from the pressure treated lumber, so you see how they are. What a day it has been. Whenever someone says, try it, it'll be easy. Not always, okay, because this was not easy. We got the bow house, the frame up today. I mean, I had the middle frames hooked to the beam, and I figured I would push those up and then take the end pieces that have the plywood on this end and the other end and just kind of put those up and lock them into place. Well, I had 5 people and it did not go that easy. First of all, lifting this beam with all the bows on one side took an act of Congress. Okay, it was heavy. So you had to hold that up, and then I had 2 people lifting this bow with the plywood on the top, which was connected, and the one on the back trying to get it over there. And it's at the last foot. Push, push, push. I don't think I've ever been as tired or as happy getting it up there in my life. So it's 16 feet tall. Oops, and I got a little peak there. And 16 feet wide and 24 feet long. I'll try to show you the length of it here on the side. Matter of fact, the height of it, it's as tall as my deck. We're talking about maybe making a ramp going from the railing to the top, huh? But I decided not to. It's scary enough getting on that peak to work on it. Unfortunately, I never got finished building the boat shed because due to town ordinances, I surprisingly found out that it was too big, too close to the front porch, and too close to the neighbor's property, so I had to take it down. But I just wanted to show you how easy it went up and how easy it was to build. Now, from this point, here's a picture of another bow shed that I found online, and as you can see, right there where the slots are, between each one of those cross members, you would just put a 1x3 strapping all the way down, and you would screw that to the bow. And it actually comes out pretty strong. The bows, the way they're bent, you can actually climb right up there. I would suggest using a ladder, though, if you're a very heavy person, but it is very strong. So put the 1x3 strappings, as you can see there, screw them in, and then it's just a matter of getting your plastic. I was using a 6 mil plastic, a greenhouse plastic, and you can get them online on Amazon pretty inexpensively, large sheets that will cover the whole thing. So that's how I was going to do it. Now, we're looking for a new place to live right now, and hopefully by next summer we'll have our new house with acreage, and we're planning on putting up 1 or 2 more of these for gardening. And when I do that, I will take detailed videos showing you step by step along the way of how we do that. So anyways, I just wanted to give you an update on the bow house, and I will see you next time. Bye-bye.